What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy TYB, aka Laneyy P. Welcome back to another video, another banger. And as you can see behind me, we have acquired a brand new daily driver. We have gotten a Volkswagen GTI 6-speed manual, and I have gotten this car for the next 5 days. And within this next 5 days, I got grilled on Instagram so bad that I now have to continue to learn and prove myself that I know how to drive manual, which I really don't, but I'm going to try. You guys are gonna help me out in the comment section below. So if you guys haven't seen already, my Instagram is right here. My video went viral of me driving my buddy's R33 GTR, and I had about 45 seconds of seat time in that car, and I was just fooling around. But regardless of the backstory, no excuses, I got freaking beamed and roasted. So now here we are in my uncle's GTI, trying to perfect manual. Because we are going to be buying an R32 GTR in the very near future, this is the perfect opportunity for me to clean up my skills, because I am lacking. And it's not that I don't know how, I just don't have the proper seat time. You know, given in my lifetime, I haven't had the opportunity very much to do that. So I will explain later in the next 5 days of me getting better. I want you guys to leave some motivational comments, some tips, whatever it is. If you're gonna be hating, if you're gonna be a little weird bitch, the fuck on.
You know we got that thing on us. We rocking with the Kiwi Guava today. Yeah, y'all, my goal, pretty much my goal for this week in practicing and refining, you know, my manual driving skills, I really want to strive for smoothness. I just want to be able to shift smoothly, you know, without any jolting, without any jerking, none of that. I want it to be like no passengers would even be able to tell I'm shifting. That's my goal by the 7 days or by the 5 days during this week. I gotta learn where this car likes to be shifted at, etc. Learn the gearbox and all that. So, yeah. No music, no nothing, just us and the car. Not too bad, not great. Also, one thing I want to learn to do more is, you know, I want to practice shifting. Like, that was cool, that was solid. I want to practice my shifting, but I also don't want to get into a habit of shifting too much. Because that's obviously not something that we want to do. Very unnecessary wear that I want to avoid. Well, I actually want to go this way. Very unnecessary wear that I want to avoid. This car is just so fun to drive. But yeah, very unnecessary wear. And also another thing I really want to get practice on is downshifting. So I need to get a lot of practice on blipping the throttle, because I know you got to downshift, clutch in, flip the throttle, rev match it, and all that. I don't know what this dude is doing. All right, you know, and I need practice doing that. I don't do that. You know, I haven't had much experience doing that with the downshifting and stuff. You know, I don't want to get into a habit of just throwing it in neutral and letting it coast, because, you know, that's all right. But, you know, in a situation where I need to get out or somebody cuts me off and I need power, you know, I kind of screwed myself. So I want to get out of I don't want to build a habit of just throwing it into neutral like this and letting it coast. You know what I'm saying? Right here at a stop sign, it's whatever. But like on a public road, it's not ideal. See? It's not pretty. It's not pretty, and it's not gonna be pretty. We got a lot of work to do, boys. A little bit better there, a little bit better. Still figuring it out. I'm not trying to drive this car like a race car. I'm not trying to drive it like Fast and Furious. I'm just trying to learn it, trying to get to know it, try to figure it out. And I want everything to be smooth, everything. A little better. A little better. See? We're getting there, boys. Well, I'm not that bad. I just need the seat time. That's it. I need the seat time, and I can figure it all out. I already understand the concept. I've understood the concept my whole life. I've just never really had manual cars like that. My biggest issue, or the thing I have the hardest time with, is from first to second. From second to third, third to fourth, and so on, all of that comes so easy to me. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know. But that first to second shift is so hard. Like, I can get the car going easily. I can get it going. I don't have no problems getting it going. Let the clutch off. See it's going. That wasn't that smooth, but whatever. There we go. Okay, that first and second wasn't that bad. Let's try putting it in third. Solid. See? I've been getting hate comments for, like, I don't know. Here we go. We can have a little bit of fun, you know? Yeah, yo, I've been getting hate comments for so long. For like the last 2 weeks straight, everybody just been grilling me. And, you know, it just got me. I'm determined now to perfect this craft, this art, and fucking fuck, you know, and to really just get good at it. And I'm taking advantage of this opportunity right now, which wasn't even supposed to happen, but it did. So we're here now. We gotta take advantage of it, get good, so I can stop getting grilled. Plus we got the 32 on the way. Can't be driving fucking Matrix. You can't be driving the 32, you know, like some bullshit. We gotta cherish that. Let's practice a downshift. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't let me get a hold of this shit. It's gonna be over for all y'all asses. Yeah, don't let me get the hang of this. What are you talking about? It's gonna get ugly for y'all. And this GTI, I don't know what map or what tune my uncle has on this currently. I don't think it's fully, I don't think he has his max tune on it right now, but this thing is so peppy, it's fun, and it makes all the good noises. All right, y'all. It's day 2. Believe it or not, I did change my clothes from work yesterday. I just like to wear all black to work because I work at a warehouse and we get dirty. And I don't like wearing dirty clothes that the black hides the dirt. Yeah, I didn't record driving home last night because it was so dark, and GoPros do really bad in the dark. So we're gonna let the car warm up, and we'll be on our way to work for day 2. And we'll see if I got any better, which I think I might have. We'll see though. I don't know about y'all, but I hate doing a job where I'm just sitting around, standing there and doing nothing. I can't do a job like that. Some of y'all like that. Some of y'all like doing absolutely nothing at work, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't blame you, but I like for the time to go by fast. I don't want the time to be sitting there dragging around, you know? So anyway, that's how it was yesterday. Hopefully, you know, today they let us leave, or that we get some work, because I'm not trying to be sitting around doing nothing. But, yeah, I'm kind of getting a better feel of the grab point on the clutch, when this car likes to go, when the car is asking for gas, and etc., how much, etc. Because one of my biggest issues was I was giving it too much gas when it's not really asking for it. So I'm coming, you know, out of a light or out of turn, and I'm giving it a little bit too much throttle. So it would be, you know, jumping and jerking and bogging when it really didn't need to do none of that. One thing I kind of figured out on my own is is that clutch is to go and speed is the gas, you know? And coming from an auto for so many years, the only time I really ever got manual experience was me bumming off of other people's cars. Ooh, that little Suzuki was sick. But yeah, so I've always understood the concept. I've always known on paper how to drive manual. But in my lifetime, I've had very limited experience with driving a manual car. Because the opportunity just never really presented itself to me, because, you know, nobody really had manual cars. I grew up in the era where manual cars, well, having an auto was like the new cool thing because it was so much easier and more practical. So me growing up, everybody in my family, my grandma, my mom, they all had automatics. So it wasn't like I could just go and practice with a manual car forever. I'm sure somebody in my family had one at some point, but it wasn't on my priority list as a kid. You know, I wanted to be a kid. But every time I would get in and drive a manual car, it's completely different than what I did the last time, because it's a completely new setup, completely different car, completely different gear ratios, completely different gearbox. So I'm pretty much learning all these different cars in like the 10 minutes of driving that I had with them. It explains why I use a lot more clutch than I should, and sometimes I use more gas than I should have sometimes, because the last car I drove probably needed that. So it just takes me a little bit, not long to adjust, probably say, you know, 10-20 minutes of me sitting here just driving the car to really figure out, you know, good ratios. Oh, here's a new Mustang. That shit's gross. Ugh. That shit stinks, boy. This car is so fun to drive. I want to thank my uncle again for, you know, allowing me to use this. He's not letting me use it to practice manual. He's letting me use it because I need to get to work. And I'm using it to practice manual along with getting to work. So we're just killing two birds with one stone. And we are now on the public street. But my second to third, or my first to second, is getting a lot better. I kind of missed a gear right there. This thing is so peppy, it's so torquey. Like, I'm in third gear, and this thing just goes. I could be in fourth gear, and this thing is just gonna go. All right, y'all. It is now.
I got a big bad shit like period. You ain't talking money, I ain't hearing it.
All right, y'all. It's now a brand new day, day 3, and I hopped right. We got right into this one on the freeway because I forgot that I actually had a haircut appointment today, and I gotta drive 30 minutes from my house on the freeway. The first time on the freeway in a manual. Actually there was a hill that I got stuck on back there and executed it perfectly. Fuck you talking about? So I did that shit. I don't know if I can do it again. Probably not. We'll see. Who knows? But yeah, it's the first time on the freeway. We're chilling. This thing has power in every gear. So I'm in 5th gear right now. 3,000 RPMs, going the speed limit. And it's like a dream. It's a dream. I'm getting off at my exit to the barber shop. And typically, from what I remember, I normally get stuck on a hill on this exit. It's kind of like a bigger, curvy exit. So, wish me luck. Hopefully we catch a break here. And but if not, you know, let's get some practice. Let's do it up. You know, throw me right in the field. Right now we have a green light. Maybe we can catch the light though. Maybe we can catch the light. We might get lucky. We got lucky. We got so lucky. Maybe not. Do not get behind me, lady. Do not get behind me, lady. Oh. Alright, we made it out. We made it out alive. Oh, man. That was kind of scary, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, hills, worst nightmare. Just got the cut, and a lot of most of the time there's traffic on the way home on this freeway right here. So peep the cut, you know what I'm saying? It's fresh, we clean. I went a little shorter than I normally do. Looking like there's not a lot of traffic on the freeway right now. Little rev hang, that's okay. But yeah, I went a little shorter than I normally do because I just wanted to switch it up. Kept the beard longer than I normally do when I cut it. You know, I just wanted a little bit of a fresh look because I was this close to letting my hair grow out and you know, just putting it in braids. Oh, we are approaching some traffic. I guess you guys will get to see firsthand how I perform in my first traffic jam, whatever you want to call it, in a manual car. It's not that bad though. I thought it was gonna get a lot worse than it is, but we should be solid. Oh, we're slowing down. Oh, never mind. We should be all right.
How the fuck you ain't know that I'm with? Bounce now with pose in the way. Nigga tripping, I ain't tripping, really bug up. I feel like y'all.
All right, y'all, it is now day 5. I didn't record anything on day 4 because, as you might be able to tell by my voice, I got a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather. I didn't really feel like doing nothing, but I did drive home, drive around to the gym, and got a little bit more practice, you know what I'm saying? So we're good. Day 4 was a success. Day 5, I'm feeling great. I'm getting my rhythm going, and I decided, why not wash my uncle's car, hook him up a little bit, because you can see it's a little bit dirty. It's been sitting around because we've been so focused on Susie. He hasn't had much time to focus on his own car. So we're gonna thank him again for that. And we're gonna hook him up with a nice little car wash, get him right, get the interior all cleaned out, and have Uncle looking right. So let's go ahead and let's get into the wash. Just finished up washing Uncle's car. It's looking good, looking perfect. Got the interior all nice. I'm gonna hook him up with a nice little air freshener when I get back to the crib. We're gonna go for another cruise on the way home, get some good shots of her, and y'all can see from the video right now of my progress and see if I've gotten any better, if I've gotten any worse, or you know, whatever you guys think. That first and second though, better, and that's a for sure done deal. We're gonna take the way that there's a lot of stop signs, so I really got to get put to the test, and it's right when the kids are getting out of school, so I can't stall, you know, in front of a bunch of kids. I already got embarrassed in front of a million people on Instagram, so we can't let that happen again. But so far it's day 5. I'm getting really used to the car. I'm getting my technique. I'm getting the flow. I think that's really all I needed. Is 5 days. I probably drove the car for 15 minutes each day, and so what, 5 times 15, 30 is 2, 30, 60. So like what, an hour and a half of seat time in the car, and I got it figured out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect, obviously, but I got it figured out pretty good where I can drive anywhere at any time, at any point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty proud of that. Hit that first and second though. A little rough, but I gotta get in front of this car because the lane merges. Maybe that's why. Yeah, we're getting better. My heel toe, you know what I'm saying? That's getting better. It's hard for me to drive slow in a manual car because I just want to bang through all the gears. You know what I mean? You know, we're getting better. And I'm proud of myself. I can't wait till we get to 32. I've been looking, I'm ready. I'm just, you know when you're getting ready to make a big purchase and it's like, you know it's a lot of money, and you know, I'm kind of getting scared, like, dang, but I know I'm gonna do it. It's just it's a lot of money. And I ain't rich, I ain't Bill Gates, but it is something I want, that I've always wanted. And if I wait any longer, I might never get one. I might never get a good one, or I might never even be able to afford one again. So right now is a good time where my responsibilities is low. I can afford the car. The car's not too expensive to where it's unreasonable. It's borderline, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, right now is the perfect time for me to buy one, if I'm gonna ever get one. So, speaking of Evos, which I wasn't talking about, but I'm going to now. And an Evo wouldn't make me as happy, or I wouldn't be as satisfied with an Evo as I would with a 32, because an Evo is one of my dream cars. But it just doesn't compare to a Skyline. It doesn't give me that sense of accomplishment or nothing. It kind of makes me feel like I settled for less in a way, you know what I'm saying? So, not knocking the Evo or saying the Evo's any worse of a car, but because I'm sure if I got an Evo, it would be faster, and I could make it faster for cheaper. But you know, it's just that status, that trophy, you know, that I want as a 32 GTR, and I need it. That's more of an accomplishment to me than an Evo. We are now in Mexico. We gotta get some shots of the GTI in Mexico.
I got a stay, bro, got a blip, we catching hella poles. I love some melon in the dark bitch on a yellow bone. It get nasty when I'm fucking, you can tell, cause she get sweaty. He say he getting money, I'm like, hey, who you telling, bro?
Dogs catch me running to a bag, I'm in the corner like a Reza. Stella got me teed up.